Hello and welcome, everybody, either watching live on Twitch or on YouTube, to night 2 of the first ever Podswoggle 1 Pinnacle. I'm your host, Mullet. If you are new here, then you know that you are in for a real treat. The boys of Podswoggle Wrestling Podcast and Entertainment every single month normally have computer simulated wrestling booked and streamed live on Twitch and YouTube from 2K, the most recent WWE game. But we have decided over the next several weeks and months to do our own takeoff of the New Japan G1 Climax on Fire Pro Wrestling World. We've dubbed it the P1 Pinnacle. It will mix together stars of New Japan, the stars of professional wrestling, and fantasy and real-life characters all in one big round robin to decide who will be the best in the entire world and who will take home the prize from the Swoggle Squad. If you missed night 1, you know we are off to a roaring start. We've had 6 fantastic matches already in the A block. Wins for Pentagon Jr., Jackie Chan, Darth Maul, and Kazuchika Okada, and 2 barn burner 30-minute time limit draws between Conor McGregor and Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega and Finn Balor. Tonight, however, we move over to the B block. Our first take, our first look at the action from the 12 participants in the B block are definitely more eclectic of the 2 blocks, in that we have 3 flat-out fake wrestlers. We have some amazing fantasy characters. We have some big, heavy hitters. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the B block action. We are starting off with 2 characters that you'll never see wrestle ever again because they don't actually exist. It is Beetlejuice, representing Team Spencer from the Swoggle Squad, taking on Lord Raiden, representing Team Widden. Beetlejuice was the winner of Podswoggle's unused Rumble at Swogglemania 5. He's going to get an opportunity at the Podswoggle Championship over on the 2K game at some point this season. We'll see how he translates into Fire Pro. We did see Jackie Chan and Darth Maul have much success. Conor McGregor was also extremely successful, not being an actual wrestler, but unfortunately he wasn't able to pull down the W. We'll see how this match plays out. Here comes the ghost with the most, Beetlejuice himself. Let's just see if we see some Art Barr in Beetlejuice. He was the juicer at one point, and as I said, the ghost with the most, Beetlejuice. And Beetlejuice, I think I said it enough where he should actually be able to arrive. If you didn't watch night 1, you know, with a 30-minute time limit in matches, 20 count on the floor. MMA rules do not apply. You will have to actually make your opponent submit or to pin him. I think in the first round we had 2 submissions, and we had 2 submissions, 1 pin, and 1 knockout as the Thunder God himself, Lord Raiden, makes his way into the ring. Kazuchika Okada actually with a critical Rainmaker that was absolutely fantastic. I apologize for night 1 if audio kind of turned out to be a little weird there. We had a visitor here in the arena, so I had to actually do that commentary and post, and Beetlejuice wasted no time trying to throw Raiden out on the floor. You gotta think Beetlejuice, a very awkward stance there, kind of maniacal it seems like almost. I mean, he is a ghost, a specter, a bio-exorcist. Raiden looking to follow up the success of other Mortal Kombat characters in Podswoggle streams. Of course, the first ever Podswoggle champion was Scorpion. These guys are really trying to be petty with one another early on. A flurry of elbows to the face from Beetlejuice. A stiff knee. So Raiden and Beetlejuice have already been thrown to the floor early on here in this match. Again, have no idea what to expect from either person. Beetlejuice getting slammed as well. Raiden's doing the full-blown Dikembe Mutombo finger wag. Now 3 shoulder tackles to the arm of Beetlejuice, and a huge standing spear by Raiden. We've seen limb work used to success in many matches early on, and from this night 1, Pentagon, Zack Sabre Jr., Jackie Chan all picked a hold and stuck with it. Raiden really likes that diving spear. Neither men really staked a claim to their offense so far. Raiden really likes this diving spear. Beetlejuice went for a big haymaker lariat and missed. Neither one really getting much positioning here. Raiden is really going to cost himself. Yeah, if he keeps going for that spear and missing a senton and double knees, but then he hits it. Beetlejuice setting Raiden up. There's a neutralizer there by Beetlejuice. He'll eat anything you want him to eat, but he will neutralize anything you want him to neutralize. Nice kick there by Raiden. Oh, here we go. We've seen it in night one so many times. This back and forth, strong style exchange. Beetlejuice will get the most out of it. Now punching away. Vicious attacks. The ref was checking to see if Raiden wanted to quit, so I guess for whatever reason that flurry of punches not considered to be illegal like the punches of Conor McGregor we saw in the A block. Very interesting to see how that shakes out over the next few weeks. Conor McGregor dominated Kota Ibushi, but did not manage to put Kota away. Beetlejuice climbing to the top rope after a spear miss, and Raiden gets out of the way before Beetlejuice can put that elbow. Beetlejuice now in the corner. Raiden, who's going to be sitting up for a splash, avoids it. A lot of spacing here. Breathing and momentum is a big part of this. Huge jumping shoulder tackle by Raiden. Lock up again. Raiden now putting together some moves. One count only after that pin attempt. Spencer currently has the most points out of anybody for any team in A block. He is the only person to get 3 points. 2 points for Pentagon's win, 1 point for the draw of Kenny Omega. But yeah, and Widden actually is the only one with 1 point. Widden had a loss to Tama Tonga, and Finn Balor a 1-pointer. Beetlejuice off the ropes, misses the clothesline. Beetlejuice picked Raiden up. Another neutralizer there by Beetlejuice on Raiden. Beetlejuice off the roast, elbow drop. Big standing moonsault there by Beetlejuice. Red shoots down for the pin. Only a 1. Raiden, a nice palm strike. Immediately hits the ropes. Big flurry of punches there by Raiden. Another series of punches there. Raiden. Now what is Raiden twisting Beetlejuice up in knots? Red Shoe's out of position. Wasn't able to get the pin quick enough. Snap suplex there. Spear attempt missed by Raiden. The ropes, nice kitchen sink to the bread basket there, and there the diving elbow drop to the lower back of Raiden. Beetlejuice working on the legs of Raiden. Series of punches. Well, a third of the way through this match, that flurry from Raiden is devastating. And it seems like he's been in control ever since he started using it. Oh, look at the series of chops to the neck from Beetlejuice. That is straight out of a Kenta Kobashi playbook. And almost like a reverse bulldog by Beetlejuice. 2 of them! Kind of like a standing sling-bladed and X-Factor. Beetlejuice is on fire all of a sudden. He throws Raiden out of the ring. And he will go to the floor. And we got a standing 20 count on the floor. Beetlejuice, you should think he might want to take advantage of that, but instead he wants to win it outright. Thought he was going to go for a dragon screw and instead went for a chop. Beetlejuice got Raiden up. Huge diving thrust body into a pin. Count of 2. Oh, 2.9. Beetlejuice almost had Raiden beat. But that beautiful Ricky Steamboat-esque cross body from the top rope. Staring down at Raiden. diving acai moonsault by Beetlejuice. He has a high flyer. He's not even going to turn into any other objects to pull these moves off. Count of 10. Of course, a draw means 1 point to each participant. I'm assuming that's what a double countout would constitute. Beetlejuice has hit some high stakes offense, I should say, in this match. There's that leg trap chop. Raiden answers right back with a snap suplex. Raiden off the rope. Beetlejuice just lets him run right into a knife edge chop. Raiden won't be denied here. He's got that funky little cradle. Red Shoe's out of position once again. Now he's got these two otherworldly beings gonna just trade chops. No, 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 says Raiden, and hits him with a super kick. Gonna lock him up again. Red Shoe's out of position. Rope break anyway. Beetlejuice sends Raiden in the buckle. Nice backflip kick in the corner. Nice punch to the back of Beetlejuice's head. Super kick again by Raiden. Immediately no pin. 1, 2 count only on Beetlejuice. 15 minutes into this match, Raiden went for that big spear. Must trust that spear. Beetlejuice, a reverse counter. Top rope. Huge diving elbow drop into the midsection of Raiden. Beetlejuice has winded both men, making to their feet at the same time. Beetlejuice now into the corner. Beetlejuice fights out of it. Oh, maybe a little message out of Raiden doing that little Matumbo finger wag himself. Huge lariat by Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice counters once again with that shoulder tackle off a misdirection from Raiden. Raiden is so discombobulated from the offense of Beetlejuice, he just ran into the turnbuckle himself. Beetlejuice, what the hell was that? Beetlejuice with the 3 count and the victory. That was a backflip kick up in the air, landing down with a splash. Beetlejuice in 17:28 gets the victory over Raiden. I don't even know what to call that. We're going to get a name for that move here right now. The Netherworld Press is what Beetlejuice calls it. I call it 2 points for Team Spencer and no points for Team Widden. Beetlejuice is your winner. Great first match of night 2 here in the P1 Pinnacle. Beetlejuice is one to look out for. Those painted boys like we saw Pentagon. Night 1, 2 nights in, and both first matches have been 2 points for Team Spencer. We're going to keep moving along here for match 2 of night 2, and my first representative and our first, I have no idea what he's going to be. It is Bobby, and it's Bob versus Cobb because it is going to be Team Augie's Jeff Cobb taking on Bobby here in our second match of night 2. If you're new to Fire Pro Wrestling, you know, back in the day, Fire Pro Wrestling used to have like fake characters, but they were obviously based. So Saber was Vader. I mentioned on night 1, Giant Rosmoff was Andre the Giant. There was I could just rattle off names, but I can't think of off the top of my head right now. For this game, there's no flat out like takeoffs. So here is a Bobby. Kind of looks a little Sabu-ish. I was hoping Bobby was just a large, fat, bruising type man. He's not, but I kind of like the cut of his jib here. Again, trying to be more professional, more polished in my commentary, but not as impartial as I normally am. Here comes Jeff Cobb, Mr. Athletic himself, current ROH television champion, current PWG heavyweight champion. The man's having a banner year, and Augie hopes that he continues that here in the P1 Pinnacle. Red Shoe calls for the bell. We're underway. Jeff Cobb came out looking for a giant headbutt immediately. Nice drop toe hold there by Bobby. Cobb, you know, is going to use his ungodly power, as evident right here by winning this test of strength and taking Bobby up in a overhead suplex, chopped. Have no idea what to expect from Bobby, except he's already been fireman carried twice off the ropes. Yeah, it's too early for any of that kind of offense. Bobby off the ropes. Big drop kick. Bobby has it scouted. And Cobb, I mentioned power, but if Cobb can bust out a moonsault or a shooting star like it's nothing, Bobby is going to not get far if he keeps testing the strength of Jeff Cobb. Nice forearm shot here. And a huge headbutt. Bobby is in rough shape less than 2 minutes into this match. There you go, nice forearm from Bobby. I'm just wearing Bobby down with that wrestling acumen that he has. Oh, a version of an anaconda vice here on the ground. Of course, Cobb went to the Olympics representing Guam. Nice body slam there by Bobby. Surprising he can get the big man up off his feet. The ropes drop down. Cobb doesn't have anything else to give Bobby there. Oh, there we go. Working on the knees. A little bit of an Indian deathlock there. These two creating kicks and uppercuts. A little bit different than the punch flurries we've seen. Oh, and Cobb actually gets on the losing end of that. Bobby looking for a pin. Wishful thinking, making him exert energy to kick out of that attempt, though. Smart, sound strategy. Textbook wrestling psychology there. Now walking on a rear naked chin lock. Elbow to the back. Jeff Cobb on Bobby. Cobb off the ropes. Bobby running. Big running boot from Bobby. And he is going for pins often and quickly. Bobby knows at any moment that he can be in trouble from Jeff Cobb. Standing Hurricane Rana. Big thrust kick. One to the head and then another one followed up to the legs. And oh, that's what Bobby has to avoid. A fall-away slam from Jeff Cobb. Jawbreaker by Bobby, getting the momentum back on his side. He's going to fly. Big Alabama jam attempt. Missed by Jeff Cobb. Or missed on Jeff Cobb, I should say. Look at the strength of Jeff Cobb. Deadlifting him up and kind of spine bustering him back down. And there's an overhead belly to belly with some force behind it. The pin on Bobby. 2 count only. But still 6 minutes in. It's not good to get a 2 count on. He answers back with an ensiguri and a standing leg drop. Looks like he was going for that top rope leg drop. The Alabama slam as Cobb keeps making Bobby get some height. Standing shooting star, 2 count only. Action hot and heavy here in match 2 of night 2. Another running boot by Bobby. Standing drop kick. Cobb gets up so quickly. The man has such a high tolerance for pain. Kind of shades of his alter ego, Matanza Cueto. Bobby takes the time to breathe instead of following the fight on the floor. Oh, another fall away slam there by Cobb. Locking on that chin lock. Bobby's going to get out of that. And get a massive headbutt from Cobb. The ropes. Oh, Red Shoes is down. Bobby actually ran into Red Shoes there. Oh, and there's a T-bone suplex for Bobby's trouble. Red Shoes, not Red Bones. Nice chop there. Oh my God, is Red Shoes bleeding? Red Shoes has been busted open. We're going to get Red Shoes some medical attention after this match. This refereeing gig is a difficult job, and Red Shoes has many nights left to go before his job is done. Bobby almost ran into him again. There's a rear view. Bobby top rope looking for that Alabama jam. Top rope leg drop on Jeff Cobb. It took so much out of Bobby. They both get up at the same time. Uranagi. Almost, I thought it was going to be more of a Uranagi. More like a Uranagi suplex. There's that resiliency of Jeff Cobb coming right back with a European uppercut. Go behind. Nice jawbreaker counter by Bobby. Cobb went for a drop kick, missed it. Jawbreaker by Bobby hits. Go behind. And there's another Uranagi. Another Uranagi suplex there from Bobby. We'll call that the suplex. Cobb set up on the top rope now. Cobb blocks it. Oh, and a devastating elbow drop to the stomach of Bobby. But again, that's way too much effort. And there's the problem. Cobb has winded himself. Pump handle slam by Bobby. And a second pump handle slam. Bobby went for so many pins early on. Maybe he should go for one now. Cobb is gasping for air. Cobb barely has anything left in the tank. German suplex blocked by a bulldog from Bobby. And a third one of those Uranagi suplexes going to drag Cobb away from the ropes. But he doesn't go for the pin. He's looking for more offense. They're going to trade some strikes here. Who's going to get the advantage? Oh, and the big boot from Bobby. He's looking for another leg drop from the top rope. This could be it if he only went for the cover. Went for a knockout kick. Couldn't get it. Headbutt by Cobb, and Cobb is gasping for air again. Lock up. Look at the strength of Bobby. Gorilla press into an ace crusher from Bobby. Rolls Cobb over. Cuts the ropes off. Well, but Red Shoes looks like he still thought it was too close. Calls the pin attempt off. Cobb takes the time to throw Bobby out, get his air back running through his system. Running power slam there by Cobb, center of the ring. Asking him to get up. What a running tackle. Looked like it was going to be a spear, but instead he just took him all the way across the ring. Huge tour of the Island's power slam. Oh, 2.9 only. Bobby manages to get out of that one. Bobby now wants to take some time to have Cobb have it be thought over on the ramp. The ropes, Cobb, big running forearm. Cobb feeling it now. He's had some time to get his motor running. Bobby running boots. Bobby now getting the crowd amped into it. Cobb kicks him down. Both men on the mat. Great second match here of night 2 of the P1 Pinnacle. Oh, but there's that suplex from Mr. Athletic, taking Bobby back off the ground. German suplex, my God! How did that not break Bobby's neck? He sent him all the way out to the floor with that. Uppercut by Cobb. Team Augie and Team Mullet, both with representatives here, fighting so hard to get their first points in the B block. Bobby dragging Cobb. Cobb now thrown out to the floor. Bobby not a brawler. Red Shoes wearing a crimson mask. Cobb somehow avoids the big kick. Big back elbow into the corner. Bobby kicks Cobb in the corner. There's another fall-away slam. These guys have taken so much abuse. And we still have a third of this match to go. Cobb's going to suplex Bobby out of the ring. But somehow, Bobby was back on his feet first. Oh, they're going to kind of trade exits here. This trio, 3 punches and a chop. Now a Texas Cloverleaf by Bobby. And the bell has been rung. Jeff Cobb immediately taps out to the Texas Cloverleaf of Bobby. What an upset in many people's books. Bobby at 19-20 makes Jeff Cobb tap out and earns his first 2 points in B block. Yes. The Texas Cloverleaf of Bobby. Makes Jeff Cobb tap out in the dead center of the ring. Looking forward to see what Bobby has in store for us. And of course, and that only means good things for our main event of night 2, in case you haven't heard already. Main event of night 2, it's 2 hot properties. Dag Boomer, Carts Rowdy, main eventing the B Block night 2. But now let's just get to something that I wish we could still see, and something that will undoubtedly not disappoint. It is Team Spencer's second representative in B Block, Minoru Suzuki, taking on Widden's second representative of B Block. So kind of ironic, in the first night of B Block, these guys going to get matched up together. It is Minoru Suzuki and Katsuyori Shibata. So Widden trying to avoid a disastrous start to his B Block with 2 losses. Spencer could be looking great in B Block, starting 2-0. Minoru Suzuki, the scariest man on planet Earth in many people's eyes. He does not ever disappoint. Leader of Suzuki Gun. Here's the inspirational story. Back in the wrestling world after his retirement, Katsuyori Shibata. The wrestler. It's as simple as that. That's all he needs to be. Red shoes, kind of put some glue on there like Sabu. Both men, mixed martial arts backgrounds, and Suzuki wastes no time. Just absolutely annihilating Shibata with some forearms and some knees. Tests the strength. Shibata's going to win that one and trips the back leg of Suzuki. Oh, this is Suzuki just mounting Shibata early, looking for a choke. Of course, that's only meant to take out, and Shibata answers right back with a rear naked choke of his own. Both men know that they're not going to knock or choke the other one out 90 seconds into this match. It's all about inflicting that punishment, just like Shibata knows that pin attempt is futile. Once again, Shibata locking in a submission attempt on Suzuki. Oh, God. I do not want to see some strong style chops and headbutts and forearms and whatever else. Look at oh my God, those slaps to the face by Suzuki. He's a bad, bad, bad man. Someone's going to tap out in this one. I just have a gut feeling. His forearm, back and forth. Shibata just collapsed. Looking on the legs. Oh my God, that chop to the face by Suzuki was not pretty. The ropes, big running boot by Suzuki. Back body drop. Suzuki's going to fly out to the floor. Kick to the back. Shibata setting up the PK kick later on, possibly, on Suzuki. More forearms. Elbows. Shibata off the ropes. Suzuki left before he can do anything. And there's Suzuki just using that wrestling background to get a takedown and lock on an arm bar, or leg bar, I apologize. Snapmare by Suzuki. These guys are just fucking wrestling. This is grappling at its finest. Suzuki starts working a different body part. Suzuki looking for a pin on Shibata. It's a 1. Three stiff shots taking Suzuki down. Oh, and there's that kind of quiet cockiness at times of Shibata. Takes the time to bounce off the ropes and just run up and kind of softly punt Suzuki in the side. Shades of Kenta, Hideo Itami, if you will. There's a headbutt that really makes me uncomfortable. There's an armbar by Suzuki on Shibata. Shibata fights him off. Oh, there's a stiff knee. I feel like I should just use stiff for every adjective. Belly to back suplex. Suzuki right on the back of his head. Back fist. And here comes PK kick from Shibata on Suzuki. Red Shoes down for the cover. Count of 2 only. That is Shibata's big shot, and Suzuki just kicked out of 2. It is early in this match. Running boot by Suzuki. Drag Shibata out of the way. Lock on another armbar. Red Shoes checking on Shibata. Again, if it's away from the ropes, we're looking for the ref to hold his hands up and say that he has confirmed Shibata has submitted. And there's those slaps. We saw Suzuki use that on Shibata earlier. Suzuki does not appreciate that. He's going to put Shibata up in the tree of woe. Oh, and just kick away. Kicking 3 shots into the stomach out of the tree of woe. And now Suzuki's got an octopus stretch. The refs, I guess, saw Shibata hit the ropes. We called it off. Looks like Shibata was far enough away on my end. And another belly to back suplex. Suzuki wants Shibata up. Pick him up himself, run him in the corner. And these guys fighting. None of these guys in this whole tournament are going to stand down. Oh no, the headbutt from Shibata making Suzuki crash to the mat. And a knee. Go behind. A third belly to back suplex. That one kind of landed more on the back than the neck. 3 forearms. Shibata in firm control. Suzuki go behind. Now a standing choke. Standing choke on Shibata. Shibata is in trouble. He manages to get Suzuki off of him. Back fist. Picks him up. Back kick. Shibata off the ropes. Running drop kick. Didn't get as much on it as Okada will do, like we saw in the last round. STO by Shibata. And now another octopus stretch. This time Shibata is nowhere close to the ropes. Shibata gets Suzuki up on his feet. And Shibata with an octopus stretch of his own. Suzuki has taken so much punishment in the past couple minutes, but not enough to tap out to Shibata. Suzuki's winded. Suzuki, of course, Minoru Suzuki's a 50-year-old man. So his motor is going to have a lot more miles on it than Shibata's does. There's a 4th belly to back. And so Suzuki's up before Shibata. And he fires back with 3 elbows. Shibata's dazed. Big running boot by Suzuki. Team Widden trying to avoid a shutout on the first night of the B block. And there's another octopus stretch. Red Shoes checking on Shibata. Shibata gets out of it one more time. We're halfway done with this match. Again, a 30-minute time limit on all P1 matches. Some 3 Stooges from Suzuki and a back fist from Shibata. More Three Stooges. Oh, he's just pummeling the face of Suzuki. Oh, and there's a neck hold suplex. And Suzuki is up first again. The man is not human. I insist he is not. Shibata asking the crowd if he should finish Suzuki off the ropes. Suzuki stops it. And another octopus stretch on Shibata. But she's checking on him. I don't see Shibata submitting. One of these guys is either have to get knocked out or be kept down long enough. Notice they have not gone for submission attempts besides that octopus stretch in a while. Shibata into the corner from Suzuki. Fights his way out of it. Continued shots. Shibata. Oh, and another headbutt. Oh my God, I can't watch this. Neck hold suplex. Shibata finally gets up before Suzuki on one. Go behind. Elbow to the back. These two are just trading shots over and over. And Shibata, went for the, I thought he was going to go for the GTS, instead hits the Ushigarashi. Oh, and Suzuki! Suzuki's got a rear naked choke on Shibata, dead center of the ring after that counter. Is he going to make Shibata go to sleep? No, Shibata managed to get a hand underneath there and break the grip of Suzuki. STO! Off the ropes. Big running punt. About to approach the 20-minute mark in this match. Another suplex by Shibata. Drags Suzuki away from the ropes. Will not go for the pin. Wants to go for whatever it is. In the background, oh my God, there's a capture suplex. Oh, Shibata been looking for it. Now another octopus stretch. GTS from Shibata on Suzuki. Off the ropes. PK kick. The pin by Shibata. 1, 2, and no! How did he kick out at 2? Those are Shibata's best shots out of nowhere. The Gotch-style power driver on Shibata. Gets him away from the ropes. The pin by Suzuki. 1, 2 count only. These guys just hit all their big offense, and neither one of them is done. They have 8 minutes left in this match. Shibata sends Suzuki into the corner. Oh, now he's just going to stomp a mud hole in him. Can't believe Suzuki literally took the GTS and the PK kick back to back. Kicked out of 2 like it was nothing. Answer with a pile driver. Shibata kicked out of 2 like it was nothing. Oh, nice submission attempt here by Suzuki. Working on the arm of Shibata. Shibata's legs are close. He can get his leg out there and hit that bottom rope. And now a rear naked choke by Shibata. Suzuki's in trouble. Does he have the arm trap? No. Suzuki's hand is free. No, he's called for the bell. Suzuki has tapped out. Katsuyori Shibata at 23-28 has made Minoru Suzuki submit to a rear naked choke. And Team Widden avoids the Night 2 shutout and gets 2 points on the board. I stand corrected from earlier on. I thought for sure that we were going to have to see a pinfall or a knockout, but Shibata insisted on making Suzuki tap out to the scissor sleeper. 2 points for Shibata. All right. Moving on, it's time to let Tope in on the fun and get my second match on the books here. And it's a weird one. So it's the man who won this year's G1 Climax, number 1 seed in this bracket, Hiroshi Tanahashi. He will be taking on the wildest of wild cards, pun intended, the Joker. Tope and I night 1 in A block. Each got 2 points. I went 1-1. Tope went 0-2 because his 2 competitors were Conor McGregor and Kota Ibushi, so they ended up going to a 30-minute draw. So he gets a 1 point each. Here comes once in a lifetime talent himself, the ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Somehow at 41 years of age, 2018, where he can barely move, having a career year, it seems like, in the ring all over again. But he's never quite faced anybody like Clown Prince, the Joker. Yeah, I kind of mentioned the history of Fire Pro. You know, there used to be plenty of like Madman Pondo, Mr. Pogo types that were brawlers, all kind of nefarious tactics. We kind of saw Darth Maul get into it in night 1. Curious to see if the Joker will get into it as well. Tanahashi, an early snapmare, test of strength, and the Joker's going to win it. And hit a forearm on Tanahashi. The Joker's, there's not going to be a lot of finesse. What the Joker does, going to be some strikes, some ground and pound. Tanahashi, of course, is going to look for the high fly flow, sling blade. Nice uppercut there to the Joker. Oh, and a big disrespectful slap by Tanahashi, and now working on the legs of the Joker. Trying to take him off his feet. Joker none too pleased. Gotta think what's in it for the Joker here to win this tournament. The Joker, you know, sometimes want to watch the world burn. I thought Tanahashi was going for a high fly flow early. I realized the Joker was not properly damaged. There's a dragon screw leg whip. Team Spencer, avert your eyes. Joker, kind of a stalemate there in the middle. Yeah, the Joker, does he want the victory? Does he want the acclaim? Or does he just want to cause as much punishment as he can? It kind of seems to be the philosophy of Conor McGregor over in the A block. Didn't even really go for a victory at any point. Looking for a knockout, looking for the embarrassment. Maybe the Joker kind of feels the same way. You're not going to do that to Tanahashi. Tanahashi, both men struggling for momentum. The first few moments of this match. There's the forearm punch back and forth between these two men. Tanahashi's going to get the better of that exchange. Now a dragon sleeper on the Joker. You know the Joker can take plenty of abuse. He's been taking it from Batman for like 80 years. So it's some stomping, ground and pound. Nice standing enziguri. Joker kind of out on his feet, and a running small package. That could be devastating in this tournament. That kind of comes out of nowhere. He got a 1 on the Joker there. Red Shoes is in the right place at the right time. Joker looks for a standing lariat, misses it twice. Tanahashi suplex on the Joker. You're doing your math at home. Of course, after this, we have 2 huge matches. The P1 Pinnacle Night 2 and our first night of B Block. Next, Daniel Bryan, Johnny Gargano. And then the main event, Carts Rowdy and Dag Boomer. Nice figure 4 leg lock here by the Joker. Tanahashi was too close to the rope, so Red Shoes calls it off. Joker stomping a mud hole here in Tanahashi. Now a camel clutch, some submissions by the Joker, trying to embarrass Tanahashi on his home court here. And now a suplex by the Joker. Like kind of getting a little bit of a doink vibe here. Don't take the clown for granted. Sidewalk slam. He is a great wrestler. Is that Matt Bourne under that paint? A knee to the bread basket off the ropes. Another knee to the bread basket. The Joker putting together some moves. Tanahashi out of nowhere. Victory roll. 1 count only. These flash pins by Tanahashi have been out of nowhere, and they have been productive. You figure inside of 10 minutes, getting 1 counts. Tanahashi with a flying senton to the back. Now a Boston Crab. Joker and the Boston Crab will kick Tanahashi off. Joker now going to the high rent district. Big elbow drop to Tanahashi. Another elbow from a standing position. And a belly-to-belly suplex. Double axe handle. Joker's got literally going through his entire arsenal here. Oh, but there's a dragon screw leg whip. Nobody, I think, has done it better in their career than Tanahashi has. Straight shot to the face. Now Joker with an eat defeat. Eat defeat from the Joker. He's going back to the top rope. Diving elbow drop. We could have an upset here. I'd classify it as an upset. Joker looking for positioning. Missed that clothesline. DDT. DDT by the Joker. Has Tanahashi in some big trouble. Tree of Woe by the Joker. Kicking away at the stomach of Tanahashi. Got 5 shots in before Tanahashi crumbled to the floor. Went for a shot in the corner. Tanahashi moves out of the way and locks the Boston Crab on the Joker. Tanahashi at this point, gotta think Joker's got the momentum. Trying to keep him on the ground as much as he can. Series of strikes. 5 stiff shots to the jaw. Now Joker laughing it up at the expense of Tanahashi. Off the ropes. Big arm drag takedown. Blocks a strike. And trade blows again. Tanahashi with a dropkick wins the exchange. Go behind. Oh, and he finally hit that standing lariat. Did the Joker. Tanahashi into the corner. Oh, and he fights his way out of it with 3. No other way to put it. Bitch slaps and a dragon screw leg whip. Drop kick to the knees. Slap to the face. Another slap. Tanahashi's going to have a white palm at the end of this. And a German suplex. Paint. Gotta have fingerprints at this point. Suplex neck breaker. Top rope. Oh, nope. Joker knew what was coming, immediately got up. Did not want to get hit with the high fly flow. Joker with a running boot. Now Joker ascending to the top rope. Diving elbow drop. Another standing elbow drop. He always falls at the flying one with a second one. Series of strikes. Tanahashi is just so quick and so ready to counter whatever you throw at him. Trapping arm suplex. Capture German suplex with a bridge. Joker just gets out. Whew, dead center of the ring. Tanahashi almost pulled this one out. Joker answers with a belly-to-back suplex with a bridge of his own. Count of 2. No, Tanahashi kicks out. 2 close pinfall attempts. Joker, tombstone, no, traps the, oh, he traps the arms. That's shades of Adam Page. 3! The Joker! What an upset in the first match of both of these men in B Block. In under 16 minutes, our shortest match of the night. The Joker gets 2 points. Tanahashi starts in the hole. With the double leg hook fall wheelbarrow driver, the Joker is on the board. My boys go 2-0 for Team Mullet after night 1 of B Block. Night 2 overall in the P1. Very impressive. I will take it. Again, being impartial. Time for our co-main event this evening in B Block. A match we may hopefully see one day. Johnny Gargano and Daniel Bryan. Mr. Wrestling himself. Rich kind of pulling double duty here in the main event. Johnny wrestling. Again, taking a look at all the sights and sounds. P1 Pinnacle. Becomes the leader of the Yes Movement. The American Dragon. Daniel Bryan. Tope trying to avoid being the first man to have an 0-2 start in a block. This is going to be a technical masterpiece, hopefully. Both men fighting stances. Starts out with a chop. Gargano and Bryan scouted. Avoided that takedown. Shot by Gargano. Nice arm drag. Double axe to the back. Gotta wonder if Gargano's going to be a little bit more nefarious here after his stunning turn, being the attacker of Aleister Black. Oh, Daniel Bryan just had a double leg takedown that was so powerful it drove Johnny Gargano out of the ring. These two men, I would not expect these two to be brawling on the floor. Super kick by Gargano. Yeah, Gargano realizes this is not my neck of the woods. He has had some success. Some street fights, again, and unsanctioned matches against Tommaso Ciampa. And Bryan also has been in some wild brawls in the past. Look at Daniel Bryan just wrestling his way through Johnny Gargano. Misdirection and a backslide. Of course, too early in the match to yield anything, but snap suplex by Gargano. Bryan really wants to go for, I'm guessing it's going to be like a victory roll kind of into like a heel hook. Bryan has used the heel hook in the past, of course, not as successful as the S-lock. There is a abdominal stretch. The ref's going to tell him he's too close to the ropes. Oh, look at this. Chops by Gargano. Uppercuts by Bryan. Gargano wins the exchange with his chops. Drop kick at the back of the head. Bryan trying to start some yes kicks. Trips Gargano up. And now working on the leg here. Look at the technical wrestling skill of Daniel Bryan. He only has a Wrestling Observer Award named after him. Because the amount of times he's won it. Red Shoes taking his sweet time. Red Shoes has had a night. Busted open earlier on in a Bobby Jeff Cobb match. Excuse me, I took a moment to take a drink and I didn't get a chance to talk about Daniel Bryan's wonderful reversal in a pinfall attempt. I figure at some point one of these guys is going to have to pick the pace up. They want to try to win this match. Look, getting 1 point for a draw is all well and good. Oh, Gargano went for a leapfrog. Missed it. But almost kind of lured Bryan in there. And kicked him in the head. And Bryan double underhook. Beautiful butterfly suplex there. Now once again, working on the look at Daniel Bryan. Even cheating after the hard cam there. That submission move on Gargano. Bryan sends Gargano in. Gargano fights his way out with some forearms. Bryan wants him in that corner. Arm drag. Now there is not the traditional surfboard that I was expecting from Bryan, but a bow and arrow submission instead that Gargano gets out of. Double axe. You know that's not going to be it. Richie's going to count anyway. Get a 1. Bryan maybe looking for a running bulldog. Gargano gets out of it with a belly to back suplex. Oh, these uppercuts. Maybe an homage to one of his greatest rivals, Nigel McGuinness. Oh, and there's a flying armbar. Gargano's foot's under the rope, but you gotta wonder what damage Bryan already managed to do with that. Snap suplex by Gargano. Spinning back. Oh, and there's a Nevada Cadaver almost. Standing super kick. Another bow and arrow submission. Daniel Bryan, you know he's going to have the knee plus, that Bushika knee kick, knee strike, but you know Bryan's going to try to win his matches by submission. Bryan puts some momentum off the ropes, doesn't do anything, and Gargano makes him eat a super kick for his trouble. Bryan really likes his bow and arrow submission. Everything is working on all parts of the body. Knees driving into the back, crossing the legs and putting pressure on the ankles. And also the hand underneath that chin. The ropes. Bryan went for something and Gargano wasn't having it. Just bowls his way through him. No forearm strikes. Gargano has not hit any real meaningful offense. Maybe that's why he thinks he needs to take a second and dive over the top rope. Tope suicida by Gargano on Bryan. Count of 10 here on Bryan, who will get in fine. Of course, 20 count on the floor. Oh, DDT. Oh, that did not look pretty. Normally, that's kind of a roll through on that DDT. Bryan counters. Counter. Got the head and the leg cradled there. You know, the history of concussions and problems neurologically Daniel Bryan has had. That DDT, who knows what long-term damage it did. Daniel Bryan's got 10 more matches here. Just knocked Gargano down with a Chris Hero-style roaring elbow. And jockeying for position. Another arm drag. And another bow and arrow. Maybe Bryan knows something we don't know about Gargano. Took a look at the tape or the scouting report. He's focusing on the bow and arrow instead of a yes lock or even the knee bar. Another seated super kick by Gargano on Bryan. Snap suplex. Looks like Gargano's kind of hit the same moves. Gargano gotta think hurts, don't it, or a Gargano escape at some point. Off the ropes, Gargano. Diving clothesline. And now some yes kicks. 3 huge yes kicks from Daniel Bryan into the pin on Gargano. Count of 2. 2 count only. Gargano now looking for a high risk move. Diving fist drop. A second one. Another diving fist stop. And here's some more yes kicks by Bryan answering back from those high-risk moves from Gargano. Now Gargano escape! His version, it looks like more like the Rings of Saturn, but we're going to consider it probably the Gargano escape. In terms of the mechanics of the game, Bryan got out of it. Off the ropes. Go behind. Gargano knew he was going for something big. Tells Bryan to come on. Spin kick. Takes Gargano off his feet. Running super kick. Gargano's not got momentum. Covers him. Hooks one leg. 3 count. He got him. The big super kick from Gargano. And Daniel Bryan. A crushing defeat in his first match. Tope goes 0-2 for the first night of the B block. And Johnny Gargano is on the board. Was not expecting that. Bryan had momentum. The reverse go behind. Gargano had it scouted and hit that sitting super kick. Hooked one leg, and he gets the victory, ladies and gentlemen. Whew, we have one match left in night 2 here. The P1 Pinnacle on our introduction to the B block. We're going to see if Team Augie can avoid what Team Tope just did and go 0-2 start the B block. If you listen to our P1 Pinnacle pick show, you know that there was a hot commodity coming out of that show, and it was Karts Rowdy. Rich was lucky enough to get him. Augie had to respond with Dag Boomer. And here we are. 2 total unknowns. Unproven commodities. Main eventing the first night of B block action. Let's see if these guys can equal the success of Bobby that we saw earlier on. Bobby, we had no idea what to expect. Kind of reminded us of Sabu a little bit earlier on. Here comes Karts Rowdy. He's, okay. Karts looks a little, I'm trying to get a feel for him here. The Vulture, Karts Rowdy. Kind of a little bit of a Dolph Lundgren. Kind of badass here, telling everyone, come on, bring it. Karts knows he is a fan favorite before he's even started a match, but look at this guy. Here is a monster heel Gaijin if I've ever seen one. Dag Boomer, the Yellow Devil, kind of out of the Bam Bam Bigelow, Luke Gallows, even if I dare say like a Gary Albright mold. Karts is definitely going to have the speed and agility advantage. Dag is going to have the power advantage. Karts comes out hot with an elbow. In 2, it's unprecedented, giving 2 virtual unknowns a main event slot to kick off this tournament. Oh yeah, this nuts. Yeah, this is well. I was gonna say Karts kind of had a hope spot there, but the test of strength was still won by Dag Boomer. Oh, look at the snap of that arm bar that Dag got on Karts Rowdy. And another one. My goodness, Dag could just rip that whole arm off before you know it. Thank you so much if you've been joining us live. Of course, most of you are watching this after the fact on YouTube. Hope you're settling in nice to the schedule we've set up. It's undetermined as I say this, but this is night 2 of the P1 Pinnacle. We got so many more. We're going to announce night 3 matches after this main event here. And if you're used to our normal streams, you know, I apologize. Trying to streamline the process here, not having the chat up. Kind of different look and a different feel here for the P1 Pinnacle. As we've seen some great action. We've seen this vicious armbar by Dag Boomer on Karts Rowdy. Karts is a little bit of a strong boy here. Oh, well, look at this. Dag Boomer has a chair. Dag Boomer brought a chair to the ring and just overhead gorilla press slammed Karts Rowdy down onto the mat. Dag Boomer, 3 minutes in, was willing to get disqualified just to inflict punishment on Karts Rowdy. Karts just hit a Pele kick, and then now a Samoan drop sends him to the outside. Dag Boomer's going to follow him. Dag Boomer body slams him onto the hard concrete floor. There are no mats out here. And a lariat. Bill Watts will be proud. Count of 11 now. Karts will get back in the ring because Karts knows this is his chance to make a name for himself. That chair is very auspicious in the ring. And that's shades of Vader himself. That running body splash. 2 count. Karts 5 minutes in is already in trouble. The Dag Boomer has pushed him to the limit. Karts, however, suplexes Dag out of the ring. Of course, Dag stands for David Allen Greer. Oh my God! It's a move that ended JP Noble's career. A power bomb on the arena floor. Dag Boomer insists on brawling. Karts insists on keeping it in the ring. Dag Boomer is a beast. But Karts Rowdy. Oh, nice spinning heel kick. Karts Rowdy has passion. He has desire. He wants the P1 Pinnacle crown. Wants to bring it home for Team Rich. Nice backbreaker there by Karts. Blood running up to a backflip moonsault from the ring to the top rope. And a world's strongest slam by Dag Boomer. Karts is woozy. He's in trouble. Dag. Power bomb on Karts Rowdy. 1, 2. This is gonna do. No! Karts kicks out. That power bomb had so much power behind it. Oh my goodness! Suplex stunner. Kind of like a standing stun gun millionaire, and Dag Boomer kicks out. These two are not disappointing the crowd, who had no idea what to expect from this main event here on night 2 of the P1 Pinnacle. Suplex, maybe going for another stun gun. And a suplex, and both men are down. Dag up to his feet. Gotta wonder how much energy Dag has left. Karts sends him in the corner. Karts gonna look for his big shot. Puts Dag up on the top. Dag headbutts him off. Oh, and a top rope splash by Dag Boomer, and Karts kicks out. Karts kicks out at 2.9. Oh, vicious headbutts into the corner from Dag Boomer. He's going to go to the top again. Another diving splash, this time onto the back of Karts Rowdy. Karts Rowdy has to be almost at his end. He's still throwing shots. Side Russian leg sweep into an armbar submission. Into an armbar. Hell of a great wrestling maneuver by Karts. Dag gets out of it. Oh my God! Dag Boomer with the world's strongest slam just put Karts Rowdy in critical condition. He has knocked him out, and Dag Boomer gets the victory in just 10 minutes and 21 seconds. Oh, we saw it happen to Tomohiro Ishii with the Rainmaker last night. And it has happened to Karts Rowdy tonight. The knockout shot. Dag Boomer is somebody to be scared of in this tournament. He has won the main event of night 2. Hell of a inspirational effort by Karts Rowdy, however. He's going to be a babyface to look out for all the rest of the nights we have. So after night 2, let's quickly take a look at the rankings and show you who's on the board and who's not. Of course, last night we saw Kazuchika Okada, Pentagon Jr., Darth Maul, and Jackie Chan all win their matches outright. Kenny Omega, Finn Balor, Kota Ibushi, and Conor McGregor all went to a 30-minute time limit draw, so they are at 1 point. And the men who came up with goose egg, Zack Sabre Jr., Tomohiro Ishii, Tama Tonga, the Velveteen Dream. At the B block, what you saw tonight, Katsuyori Shibata, Bobby, Dag Boomer, Johnny Gargano, the Joker, and Beetlejuice. All victorious. 6 wins tonight, unlike the 4 wins we saw on night 1. Surprisingly, Tanahashi, Minoru Suzuki, Daniel Bryan, and Jeff Cobb, and even Lord Raiden for that matter. I would say we had a night full of upsets. Of course, Karts Rowdy, now we know, was the underdog, but didn't know what to expect from that first match. So yeah, this is how we're doing after night 1 of the night 1 and night 2 of the P1 Pinnacle. Night 3 is going to be coming to you very, very soon. Let me quickly run down the matches for night 3, the P1 Pinnacle. We have Tama Tonga representing Team Widden, taking on the Velveteen Dream representing Team Mullet. Somebody will hopefully be getting their first points in that match there. Tomohiro Ishii representing Team Augie will be taking on Finn Balor from Team Widden. So again, Team Augie and Team Widden going toe-to-toe there. Kazuchika Okada from Team Mullet will be taking on Zack Sabre Jr. of Team Rich. Kenny Omega, Team Spencer, taking on Conor McGregor, Team Tope. Both men trying to bounce their way back after a time limit draw for each of their individual matches. Then Jackie Chan from Team Augie will be taking on Kota Ibushi of Team Tope. And the main event of Night 3 is the battle of the men with the painted faces and the bad intentions. It is Pentagon Jr. from Team Spencer against Darth Maul from Team Rich, perhaps the two most dominant men we saw in Night 1 of the P1 Pinnacle for A Block, main eventing Night 3. Guys, it's been so much fun bringing this action one more time. Of course, check out the podcast, arcadeaudio.net, for Podswoggle Wrestling Podcast with Entertainment. Follow us on Twitch so you can watch these streams live, youtube.com/Podswoggle for all your P1 action after the fact. Be always following us on social media, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. We're going to be announcing when we randomly have these live streams if you don't want to catch the action after the fact, because it's going to happen at all times, at all days, at all hours, whenever I'm free, whenever we can get into Fire Pro and let the magic happen. So guys, thank you so much for joining me on Night 2 of the P1 Pinnacle. We will see you on Night 3 back in A Block. This is your host, Mullet. We are signing out. Catch you next time.